It's just one of them days when I feel like cooking, y'all. Come on in this kitchen. I'm about to cook today, okay? Y'all remember when I went to the grocery haul to the International Mart the other day and I got me a whole bunch of mushrooms? Well, today I'm about to cook something using the oyster mushrooms, okay? So if you haven't checked out this video, I'll put it in the description box below. But let's go. Okay, y'all, so these are all the ingredients I'm going to, well, not everything up here, but this is what I'm going to use. This is everything I'm going to need to cook with. I got my cutting board over there. So I got some broccoli. I got some oyster mushrooms. I have peppers that's already cut up here. I have green, red, and orange peppers. This is ginger. That's an onion. This is garlic. Those are carrots. All of this is going to be in my stir fry, okay? I'm going to make like a broccoli, mushroom stir fry to go on top of couscous. I guess what I'm trying to replicate would be like if you were getting some like hibachi, chicken and vegetable, maybe steak and vegetable over rice. But I'm trying to get out of eating rice and eat other things. So I'm going to put it on top of couscous, okay? These are going to be the seasonings that I use. I have some parsley. I have some steak rub for the mushrooms, kind of give it like a meaty flavor. I have some rosemary. I have some oregano. I have a little bit of paprika, of course, salt and pepper. So I'm going to use cocoa aminos instead of soy sauce. I got me some marinade, honey teriyaki, and I have some ginger sauce. So that's everything I'm going to use. Oh, and then I'll use grapeseed oil to like saute everything. I think that I can make everything in here in just one skillet. But I got my fajita skillet just in case. And then I'll use the pot to make the couscous. Oh, and one other thing that I'm going to make with it, I'm going to make some samosas. But I'm going to cook that in the oven. I don't have any egg rolls. I've never tried to make egg rolls. Don't have the ingredients for egg rolls. But I got some samosas in the freezer that I'm going to put in the oven and eat with this. So let's just go ahead and get started. First things first, I'm going to clean my mushrooms and then I'm going to cut off the ends of the mushrooms. I'm not going to slice them up or anything. I'm just going to put them straight in the skillet like that, just with some olive oil to begin with. Stir it up, spread it out, not stir it up, but spread it out. And cooking with mushrooms, if you're not used to it, you might look at it and be like, oh my gosh, like this looks weird. It definitely took some mental getting used to me, but I'm telling you, like, mushrooms are amazing. You can cook them things up, saute them, fry them, bake them, whatever, and it will really look like whatever meat entree you're trying to duplicate. So get with the mushrooms, okay? Now we are going to rinse off the broccoli. Go ahead and get that ready. And I'm smushing the mushrooms because I want them to be flat. Like that's just the type of, I guess, texture is the word for it. So I smush them down with that. And then after a while, I'll flip them once they, start getting good and brown. I'll go ahead and put the water in the pot and boil it. That's for the couscous. And, just keep on smushing my mushrooms while they saute, get nice and golden brown. While that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on chopping up some garlic. I think I use like 4 bulbs of garlic. Just chop them up. I put them in there. Spread them around just a little bit so we can go ahead and start flavoring. I went on ahead and put the couscous in here, but okay, so first I put salt and pepper and oil in there once the water came to a boil, and then I poured the couscous in there. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. While that's cooking, I put the top on the couscous and then I put it down on low as it can go. And then while that's cooking, I just go back to checking on my mushrooms, make sure they're smushed. I know y'all probably like, dang girl, you smushing them a lot, but I guess I don't know. It doesn't seem like that to me, you know. Like I want it, because when you cook the mushrooms, they kind of like rise a little bit. So that's why I was like pressing down on it. And then I added in a little bit of more oil, because as they were starting to get nice and brown and golden, they were kind of sticking to the bottom of the pan. So now I'm slicing up some ginger, peeling ginger, slicing it up, cutting it up, and then I'm gonna put that in there with the garlic. Go ahead and, you know, mix that up, stir that around so my mushrooms can, you know, just start getting some flavor. I will say, as soon as I put the mushrooms in the beginning and they started cooking, you could immediately smell them. And my daughter came downstairs and was like, "What's that smell?" But me personally, it didn't smell bad. It smelled good to me. But the couscous cooked really fast and it came out perfect. I didn't use measurements. I just be eyeballing stuff, y'all. So I can't tell y'all the exact measurements to get them, you know, to be just right. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the samosas in the oven. I almost forgot about it, y'all. And I was like, oh, let me go ahead and get these ready so I can put them in the oven. I'm preheating the oven right now. And just giving my mushrooms another stir. Mitchell came in to see what I was doing. Now I'm getting ready to, I think this is good. I'm going to smush them one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that in the oven. And yes, I'm using the same thing that I use to smush the mushrooms to cook the samosas in, because anybody got time to be doing all these dishes. Now it's time to go ahead and add in the broccoli. And I'm going to go ahead and start to season everything. So that right there is the steak rub. I'm using that just on the mushrooms. As you can see, I pushed the mushrooms to the side and put the broccoli on the other side. Now I'm going to add some of the cocoa aminos. I'm going to pour over the broccoli. Even though it's going to kind of, you know, touch the mushrooms, that's not a big deal to me. I just mainly wanted to pour it all over the broccoli. Everything's going to be mixed together at the end of the day, so it's not that serious. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up some onion, throw that in the middle, and that is a lemon. I'm squirting some lemon juice over it, and now I can mix it all together and start adding in all the other seasonings. That's rosemary, paprika, that one right there is oregano. And I decided to use just a little bit of curry powder, y'all. Just a little bit. Curry powder is strong, and the color has like a dye to it too. So you just want to use a little bit. I threw in just a little bit of carrots, added in some more cocoa aminos, and now I'm putting the peppers in. And I want a lot of peppers in, so I'm using green pepper, green bell pepper, red and orange bell pepper. And I'm also going to add some red onion in there because I wanted more onions. And the first onion I had, it was kind of a little bit frozen because it was in the back of the freezer. So I just went on ahead and threw some fresh onions in there, added in a little bit more grapeseed oil, y'all, and that's it. I just let that cook, keep stirring it, and now I can go ahead and add in the marinade, the honey teriyaki marinade, and give it a good stir. And that's it, y'all. The meal is complete. I'm gonna let that sizzle. Go ahead and cut the stove off. You know, when you cook with a skillet and you cut it off, like it's still kind of cooking, but everything looks good, looks ready to eat. Let me check on these samosas. Oh, okay, all right, they cooked thoroughly. We can go ahead and take them out the oven, and it's time to make my plate. Ooh, couscous was just nice and fluffy. That might have been the best I ever made couscous. I haven't made it too much, you know, a few times, but that couscous was on point, okay? And these vegetables, this stir fry, like, I was so impressed with the way it came out. I love the way it looked. I love the way it smelled. And I'm ready to take, look at that. Okay, let me go ahead and add my samosas on there. Y'all see the look coming together? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Go ahead and mix it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to put some ginger sauce on top of the samosas. I've never had ginger sauce on samosas before. Although samosas, when you go to the Indian restaurant, they have like their own sauces that you dip them in or whatever. But I'm going to use the ginger today kind of just to tie it into the meal. Okay. I figured y'all watch me do the first bite. I just know it's going to smack. I want to get a little bit of everything on it. Can y'all see me? This is good. The mushroom tastes good. The couscous. Oh my God, this is so good. Now let me taste the samosa with the ginger sauce on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my video, y'all. I am about to go eat, okay? Thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know in the comments if you want more cooking videos. If you made this to the end, let me see some green hearts. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. This is going to be a thumbnail. Okay, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.